Ay, 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 ay. My life been hella crazy, hella crazy. Building bridges, I'm just tryna renovate. It ain't about where you from, but
You're tuning in to the greatest podcast out of Atlanta. Today we got a very special guest.
Cam the Artisan, aka Artie McFly.
Man, for the people that don't know, where you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
What part?
I'm originally from the east side.
Oh, the east side.
Grew up there for a little bit, moved to Texas, Grand Prairie, and then
You said Texas?
yeah.
Dang.
And then after that, moved back out to Austell, which is like west side of Atlanta.
West side of Atlanta.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you love it here in Atlanta?
I love it, man. Just so much culture, so much diversity.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially like I was just telling my the other artists I was just interviewing, like I think Atlanta's playing keep up right now with like, cause you know Atlanta's known for like what trap music,
Rap
right?
music, hell yeah.
That's all you know, like Atlanta for trap music, cause that's all everybody that blows from Atlanta. But recently we had Black and Nas, you know,
Right.
and that's like way different from trap music.
Right.
I was telling them I think Atlanta's playing keep up from like California and other states. You know, California, like they got this music and we call it, you know, people stay in Atlanta, we call it, oh, that's weird music, you know?
Right.
If it ain't trap, they be like, oh, that's
Then it's
weird
like, that's
music.
weird, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, SoundCloud, what would you say? SoundCloud music or what? What would you prefer to call it?
It just depends. Like I personally call it SoundCloud music.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's kind of like all in the same bubble.
Yeah.
But then I feel like for artists like me, like you can't really classify us as like SoundCloud artists.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, like Atlanta people just be like, oh, you in the weird music.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But they trap, oh, like you weird music. But
Right.
yeah, like you know in California, that's real popular.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
That's why I said Atlanta got a lot of catching up to do. But we get in there, you know, it's like different type of styles of, you know, music going on in Atlanta now.
Right.
So that's dope. So what you been working on?
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my next project right now. I'm not really sure exactly like what direction I want to go in.
It's completed or still working on it?
No, I'm still working on it, man.
Still
like
working on
I'm like probably in like the probably first 10% of like working on the next project.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You said 10%?
10%. Like I don't even have like a pure idea of what I want to do next.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
You're still in thinking stage.
Yeah, pretty much.
So 1 million streams, right?
Yes, sir.
How long it take to get that?
If my memory is right, literally a year and a half, like on the dot.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
How when you first found out you hit 1 million, what was going through your head?
Bro, like, cause at first, man, like I couldn't believe it. Like I kept like checking my phone, like and refreshing, like, is this real?
Is it
like,
a glitch?
Is this a glitch? Like did somebody? But like, nah, man. I feel like just putting in the time and effort to promote it and just like making sure like the right people hear it and continuing to like perform it over and over again at different venues and
Hey, that was so.
just like I feel like that helped it a lot. Definitely.
Man, I like that energy because like I be telling everybody like I hate when people put like a good project out and only promote it for like a week.
A week, yeah.
They never like they'll never like, oh, they're moving on to the next project. Like, damn,
Yeah, like
bro,
nah,
like,
you gotta
keep pushing that. I don't care if it take a year or two, you gonna
like
get
push
there.
it, yeah. I
Cause I was
mean,
like, cause I be using it for example like Rich Homie Quan. That project that he dropped and still going in, that was sitting on live mixtapes for a good minute before he really blew up. But it happened because he kept pushing it. I be telling people just because your project sitting there for like 2 months and they ain't really picking up, it's because like the marketing or the promotion ain't something going wrong, you know?
People just don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same story with Fetty Wap. Like with the 2 songs that he had, like he was pushing those for like 2 years.
Always on viral, well not on viral, with the biggest hits he
The
got.
biggest hits, yeah, like he was pushing those for a long time. So I feel like I kind of learned from that. I'm just like, I mean, however long it takes, like even though it's been a year and a half, like I guess if you want to go by like how other artist successes went, like I still got like 6 months to push it.
Yeah.
Before like I guess you could say like move on to the next thing. But I mean overall, it's like nah, like if you can clearly see that like it's gaining traction and people are fucking with it, like don't stop pushing it. Like just keep pushing it.
And there's a crazy thing about it, like, damn, you got 1 million on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how hard it is to get streams on Spotify?
Bro,
a lot of people,
know.
like, nowadays in the United States, they got iPhones. So they're going, straight to Apple, right?
Yep.
I mean, I got an iPhone, but I just recently just hopped on Spotify Wave,
Right.
you know. But I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, it's hard really to get them Spotify plays.
Definitely.
But I kind of like Spotify because they got all them crazy playlists.
The playlist, I feel like the playlists help with Bliss as well.
Yeah,
honestly.
with the streams and stuff. Yeah. It's dope the way they set up Spotify. It's way different from Apple, but I'm like, congrats on that.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
So like, I know like a minute, what that equals to, like for physical like copy sales. You don't know?
I know every like
I think it's like 1,500.
Every 1,500 plays is like the equivalent to an album sale.
Yeah.
I think I did the math. It was like, I think it was like 666 albums, I believe. But I gotta redo the math. Though. It was something like that.
I probably at least think it's like about 1,000. You think? I think.
I'm not sure. I know it's over like 500 for sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
So is it kind of hard like to sell copies, like physical copies nowadays?
Nah. I mean, I actually have physical copies on me. Like I've sold half of them already. I ordered 100. I have like 50 left. So it's not hard. I feel like as long as you have the fan base for it, like you could definitely sell them.
Oh yeah.
Like, and especially like, cause for me, like I sign all of mine. Like I don't just like
autograph time.
Yeah, like I don't just like, oh, here you go, like, and take their money and just keep moving. Like,
oh yeah.
I give value to the actual physical copy. So it's like years like from now, like people can like, bro, I got his like very first project. Like I was one of the first people to like listen to him. Like people like to have like that flexing moment. Like, oh no, y'all say y'all was here from the beginning. Like, no, bro, like I was, and I actually have like a signed copy from him. Like I knew him, kind of thing.
It's gonna be like a rare.
Yeah, definitely.
Album. Was it a album, right?
Yeah, album.
It's gonna be a rare album.
Yeah.
That's dope right there. So what else you been working on? Work like music wise.
Really, bro. I'm just trying to like have a different sound. Like I don't ever want to put myself like in a box.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's kind of what my whole intention was when I did the first project. Like I wanted to have like every song sound different, but it still be cohesive enough to where you can tell it's like sonically it's the same sound.
Yeah.
And then like now I'm just like, okay, like now I kind of want to branch off from that, because you can only do that so many times. I'm just like, all right, well, let me just have a specific sound for the next project, like probably like a little more, summer vibe-ish. Just to get people like, just to get more like in the car.
Oh yeah.
Like slaps or whatever. Like, so people like, no, y'all heard of this song like by Cam? Like that's kind of what my next thing is.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, that's dope. So like you say you 10% from work, like, well, on your new album.
Right.
You know the name at least?
Nah, I don't. I don't. Like, I don't like, bro, when I tell you I have no idea what I want to do. Like as far as production, like I have a slight, kind of like way I want to do it. Like I kind of know what I want to do. But even then, it's just like, it's very specific. So I'm still trying to like 100% figure that part out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and just like, because I'm a very cohesive person. So it's like, whatever I'm going to do, like, it's going to have like some kind of story with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it's going to make sense, like, once you listen from front to back.
So it's going to be like kind of, I ain't going to say, well, yeah, like J. Cole. Like, kind of album, like, you told the story from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever got like, people be like, oh, you sound like such and such?
I've gotten J. Cole comparisons. I've gotten Gold Link comparisons. I've gotten Gambino comparisons as well. But like those are like the top 3.
When they tell you that, would you be like
when they say Gambino and Cole, like I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But like when they say Gold Link, I'm just like, I don't really, because I don't listen to Gold Link at all.
Yeah.
And it's funny how like people compare me to him, but like I don't even like listen to him.
When you listen to yourself, do you be like, do I really sound like them?
I don't, because I feel like I bring my own flavor to it. Like even if I do sound like Gold Link, like it's to a point to where like it's still me at the end of the day. Like you can clearly tell like, no, that's Gold Link and that's Cam the Artisan.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a part of the game. Somebody, when you always up and coming artist, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you sound like this and that," or they're gonna be like, "Oh, you done stole this flow, this and that." I'm like,
I feel like that's the majority of most artists that are like starting out. Like they kind of like start out trying to like mimic their favorite artists or like just mimic a certain sound, and then once they like grow into themselves as an artist, like you can clearly like show the progression. Like
And it's like some artists, they like feed into it, be like, oh, you sound like this artist, and they keep that flow, and they think it's like, oh, it's a good thing to sound on him, but like in reality, it's hurting their career.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I be telling everybody, like Designer, he should never have been like, oh, I'm Future, this and that,
bro. Like
I personally thought it was Future.
I did too. Like
everybody, and especially like, oh, I got broads in Atlanta. Like, come on, bro, you
like,
trying to be Future.
The very first time I heard that song, it was on the Kanye. It was on the Kanye project, and I think
he premiered it on
The Life of Pablo.
Yeah, it was.
And like, it was funny because I saw a post like a week before the album came out. It was like, word just got out, like Future is on like Kanye's next project. So I was like, all right, cool, like that's cool. And then when I heard the song, like I Got Broads in Atlanta, he sounded like him. Like a lot of his ad libs sound like old Future.
That was.
I was just like, bro, is this Future? And then I went back and looked at the track list. I was like, bro, who is Designer, bro?
No, but the thing is, like when Kanye dropped The Life of Pablo, it was like on Apple Radio, so you couldn't see like who was actually who that artist was. So it was just like Life of Pablo. That's all you could see.
Right,
Life of Pablo. Until it finally dropped, and people like Designer.
Who the hell is Designer?
But yeah, that kind of like haunted him at the end.
I fuck with Designer though.
Yeah,
like I feel like if he didn't keep trying to like ride that whole wave of sounding like Future, he would have been a really talented artist.
It's like I think getting that number one hurted him.
Yeah, definitely.
It hurted him bad.
Definitely.
Like, then always gonna have negative people be like, oh, you ain't gonna get another number one.
Yeah.
I think that's I don't want to say, but it's like I think that's what kind of gonna happen to Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
you think he gonna have another number one? I think forever he just that number one song is just like it's too great.
It was too big, bro.
Yeah, it's too big for him.
Was like for me, like if you have a song like big like that, like you have to drop. Me personally, I feel like you have to drop a project like right after, and it has to be so undeniably like good to where like people can't like.
His project, he dropped that project, but
it wasn't undeniably good. I'm saying. So like now,
I feel like he rushed it.
He was at a peak, and then when he dropped the project, it was just like, oh, okay, never mind. Like we see what's going on.
Yeah,
we see what's going on.
So yeah, it's weird. Like man, like I don't know. Like I think it's like when you get that number one, it's like you good because like you getting all the money, the success, but like dang, after a while you're gonna have to
find something else to do.
Yeah, then forever everybody gonna be like, oh, you just annoying. You get that number one, this and
Definitely.
that. You can't come back from that. But it's just up to you. But I be telling everybody, like, if you work with Drake, it's a hit or miss too.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, because one example.
When you get on Drake's track, he's gonna give you the streams and it's gonna put that song up through the chart.
But if you don't follow up with nothing,
you don't follow up, it's like you always gonna be behind Drake's shadow, be like, oh, he put you on with that one song, that was it.
Kind of like McConan, honestly. Like
he did
McConan had Tuesday. Yeah, he had another song that I thought was hard, but like that was kind of it after that.
Yeah. Then what's the name? I think he recently did well, not recently, but JB Blockboy.
Yeah. So it's like same thing.
Yeah, like
I can't see JB like being.
Nobody probably would have knew
where
him
he was at.
Yeah,
like a year ago.
We went for Drake.
Yeah,
like Drake put him in that platform. That like, oh, okay. But it's crazy how Drake became like that. Like I don't know. It's just crazy how you just get coming like he'll come and like you could be like you right now. Like up and coming. Boom. He be like come in the studio right now. And be like, let me hop on that.
I mean,
that gonna change your life.
It is, but I feel like I'm the kind of artist that like can actually deliver a solid project afterward.
Yeah.
Or like even if I don't drop one like right away after the song blows up, like I'm going to give an equally as good song like right afterwards. I feel like.
Oh yeah. What you independent right now?
Yeah, I am.
Independent.
Yeah.
Any offers coming your way?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Nah.
Right, because usually like I don't know, it's like this generation is just weird. Like the labels want people with clout.
Yeah, that's all it is.
If they look at your Instagram, but you talented as hell, and everybody know you talented, all your fans know that.
Right.
But they be like, oh, he only got 2,000, less than 10,000, followers.
Yeah.
They gonna right past you, gonna go to the person got 100K, but it's whack.
Yep.
Yeah, like dang, I think they're doing it for the quick money.
They are, cause like they're signing like Instagram personalities, like they're signing like Bad Baby, like Whoa Vickies, and like people that are just like known for just acting crazy on Instagram. And they're just like they're signing them now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah,
They give him 5 beat, a 5 producer, a ghostwriter.
Yeah, that's
Big
it.
career.
That's
but
it.
I was really mad. Like people like, man, I ain't gonna handle that. But I was really mad when that yodeling kid blew up.
Nah, bro's actually hard.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it's
gonna
like
cap.
the crazy he blew up. It's just like, come on, bro. Out of one video, bro. Like next thing you know, like bro. Next thing you know, you see on all the bloggers like yodeling kid just got signed to a
Right.
multi-million-dollar deal. I'm like, what?
Man.
And then next thing you know, boom, he at Coachella.
But like, bro's
Oh, my-
actually talented though. Like, so like,
But have you heard of
actually-
him after that?
He was on the
I haven't heard
he was on the Old Town Road like remix like with Young Thug.
Yeah, but he's not.
He snapped. I feel like.
Yeah, it's like, but you ain't like ever since that. He like his buzz died. Like his 5 seconds of
'Cause
fame.
I feel like,
went
bro,
down.
he's a kid, so he really
Yeah.
don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like if he did have a management team, it's like it's kind of on them at that point,
Yeah.
like to help him with that.
Yeah. So like we were talking about the label. Like any plans on signing to like a label?
It just, I mean, it depends. Like if TDE hit me up right now, definitely. Like it's like you can't go wrong with TDE because it's like everybody on TDE is hard.
Yeah.
I would never sign to an
TDE
artist label.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't sign to Dreamville. Like as much as I love Dreamville, I wouldn't. Cause it's like at the end of the day, bro, like people are always gonna see you as, oh, you're signed to J. Cole. Like they're not gonna see you as your own entity.
Nah, but it wasn't the JID.
But like at the end of the day, bro, it's like JID is J. Cole's artist. Like people don't separate the two. If it's like if you think of JID, you're immediately gonna think of J. Cole.
You're right. You ain't gonna think of J. Cole, but you go. Well, I mean, you're right because
Yeah,
J.
bro.
Cole is Dreamville.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
you're right.
I want if I sign, like I want to be my own entity. Like I don't want you to be able to like. I mean, depending on like, let's just say for example, like if I started working with Dr. Dre, like that would be a cool like oh like if you think of Cam the Artisan, then you think of Dr. Dre, like that's cool.
Yeah.
But like just like being under an artist per se, like I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh yeah.
Personally.
There's like a lot of 360s going on, especially son, because like you sign to the artist, so that artist gonna get his cut. Then most likely that artist, that label signed to another label,
Right.
a big,
Yeah.
like Atlantics and all that.
Too
and
much.
Empire, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I get it, but I mean, I get it. People trying to get into the money, so they see it as like
Opportunity.
yeah, like freak it, like
Yeah, like let's run it.
I don't want to keep going independent, so he gonna help me push my music, so why not?
It just, I mean, honestly, like it depends on like my growth as an artist.
Yeah.
Like, cause I feel like the route that Chance the Rapper is taking, like, is probably like the best independent route that I've seen.
You think he really independent? I done heard he's not really independent.
I mean, bro, like you can be independent and still have like private investors,
oh yeah.
but like you're still not signed to a label though. Like he can probably have like a couple Jews here and a couple white people here that's just like putting all their money into him.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like that's doable. Like I would rather do that than like be signed to like a label that I don't really care about. Like if I can like release my music when I want to and just do what I want, like, and just like have more money flowing in at the end of the day, like I would rather do that.
Yeah.
Personally.
Since you from Atlanta, right?
Yep.
QC?
I would never sign a QC. I'm not a QC caliber artist though.
You never know. It's like
I mean,
yeah, you right. Let me see on their rosters.
Their roster is
there's a lot
all
of
like
trappers.
SoundCloud niggas or trap niggas.
It's
Like for real.
but it's like I don't know. They could just start a whole new.
I would have to see
how
like marketing wise.
you
I would
don't
have
think
to
they
see.
don't know how to market you? Huh?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't even care about the money at that point. I'm just like, all right, how are y'all gonna market me? Because like this is gonna be tricky. Like I'm on QC. I don't make QC type music. So it's like if I'm finna be the first like non-QC kind of artist on QC, like how are y'all going to like push me?
Yeah.
Like, and if it's gonna be in a way where like I fuck with it personally, like let's run it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That is like because they do be dropping little QC like joint projects and stuff.
Yeah.
Where all the people that sign a QC,
Yeah.
like it would kind of sound like they put you in the trap music. They were like
what's going on here?
they could be like, oh, he Blueface offbeat.
Like somebody knows something that I don't. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, you said so you're gonna try to just work it out independent as much as you can, right?
Yeah,
For right now, so far.
definitely.
You said no, not Spotify. Sprite. You
Right.
said you got a show coming up with them
Yep, next week. Next
in Atlanta, right?
Friday. Yeah, next Friday.
I thought it, like, what is it, like a cipher or like,
It's
or like
not.
showing your talent to like A&Rs and like,
Yeah, I think that's what it is, bro. Like they haven't really given us a lot of information on that aspect, but like I
yeah.
feel like that's what it's gonna be.
Dang, that's Sprite, big company right there, man.
It is, bro. Like that's a nice little cosign. I feel like
Big cosign,
big cosign.
especially they promote it some kind of way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What's some artists you want to work with?
Definitely Gambino for sure. Kendrick Cole, Vince Staples, JID, Jaden Smith, like Tyler the Creator.
Jada Smith, that would be.
I'm like, and not even like, I just feel like that would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Like just like listening to his last project and just like knowing kind of sound I have, like I just want to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Like even if we don't drop it, like even if we don't drop it, or even if like it don't work out, like I just want to see.
You want to see?
I'm just curious.
Yeah. And who else you had said?
Cole, Kendrick, JID, Tyler the Creator, Gambino.
But like all these people you named is like lyrical.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
lyrical,
bro. At the end of the day, bro, like even though I didn't really showcase my lyrical ability on my last project, I'm really a lyrical rapper.
Yeah.
I just like, I kind of have to like dumb my sound down like right now because like I know that's not what people are trying to hear right now, especially like being underground. I may be wrong, but like that's kind of my take on it.
I'm surprised you didn't say since he's from Atlanta, Andre 3000.
I would, but I feel like an Andre 3000 like feature is like a million bands, bro, or something like that. Like he probably charge a lot.
Bro, I be telling everybody before I die, I want him to drop one more tape.
Man, that might not happen, bro.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
It's like his pen.
He barely do features.
Yeah,
he's turned down features that I've heard of.
Yeah, that's that one old song that I freaking love. It's like on my top 10 songs.
Which one?
Lil Wayne, Holly Grove. I think it's Holly Grove or something like that.
I can't even think of the name right now.
Yeah, it's like it was a song with Lil Wayne, and I think it was who else was in it?
I think it was with Kanye too, right? Or
no, that wasn't Kanye. I forgot who else was in it, but oh my god, his verse like he snapped. He just started like going. He started like going from like ABC, like oh shit,
yeah,
like he
like on some battle rap type stuff.
Like he was lyrical. But yeah, man, you say there's the people that you want to work with. So what's your mission you trying to accomplish in the music industry?
I just want to like showcase like originality, like, and just show that like you don't have to be like a totally different persona to like make good music or just to like sell records. Like I feel like the reason why I myself have like a kind of heavy fan base in Atlanta right now and just people rocking my music is just because at the end of the day, like I'm speaking about like my personal like issues,
yeah.
And like I'm like me at the end of the day. Like I don't try to be someone that I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And also, bro, like I just want to like just be dope. Like I want to be a household name. Like that's one of my goals.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to do everything that I possibly can in order to do that.
Oh yeah.
Like that's like not an option. Like I have to.
Yeah, you got to.
Have to
try to make it to the GOAT status, legacy,
definitely.
status of Atlanta.
Definitely.
Yeah. So like, what can they like find you like on Instagram, Twitter, and all that?
They can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Cam the Artisan, CamTheArtisan. And then like pretty much same thing on SoundCloud, Spotify,
all
Apple
platforms,
Music,
right?
all platforms, pretty much. Just make sure they put a space between Cam and then the and Artisan.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people like type in the whole thing like all the way through, and they're like, "Bro, you're not popping up. Like you gotta put spaces in there, bro.
You gotta put spaces.
You gotta put spaces in there."
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they just go by the Instagram name, right? So
yeah, I mean,
like
but
that.
it's like still, it's like you.
I'm saying.
I would hope not. I would hope you wouldn't put Chance the Rapper's name all the way through like that. Like I would hope you would put spaces in there.
But I think his name is like so popular now, like automatically pops up.
But
like,
I still feel like even then, like you should just automatically know, like if it's something is something rapper, the something, like you have to put spaces in there.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. So how was it like you know you growing up over here in Atlanta? How was it?
Honestly, bro, like only thing I could remember, cause like when I was on the east side, like I was still a kid. Like we moved from over there when I was like 5.
Yeah.
only thing I could really remember is just that like we actually like the house that we lived in, we had like a actual like studio booth in the
Already built in it?
like in the house, like because the house that we lived in, this old like group called Cameo,
I mean,
like they used to record in that house
and they left everything.
and they left everything in there.
Shit.
So like that was like actually in my house. So like my dad would just be out there all the time. And like that was before I even knew what like music was. Like I just knew like how songs sounded and just different stuff like that. And then moving to Texas, I feel like it gave me a different like vibe, bro. Like I feel like if I didn't move to Texas, like I probably wouldn't
start rapping. Or
that's when I actually started writing. But like I wouldn't say that like Texas is the reason why I started rapping. It's just like because like in Texas, bro, like it's a lot of like white people and Mexicans out there. So like me like kind of being out of my comfort zone around being like mostly black kids to being around mostly like white and Mexican kids, like it just kind of gave me like a new like just a new vibe. I feel like just like growing up out there and then listening to Atlanta artists, like it just gave me a different perspective.
Yeah.
And then when we moved back, like I didn't start like actually taking music seriously. I don't even like to say that. Like I didn't start taking, when I say I didn't take music seriously, like I mean like I didn't know what I was doing in music. So like that's what I mean when I say that.
Basically you just like playing around with it.
I was just playing around and then like once I figured out like, oh like so this is how everything like, or this is how most of this stuff works, like that's why I say like I took it serious. But when I was in high school, that's when I kind of like took it serious. And like I was in like 2 different groups in high school. One was called OSMG, Outer Space Music Group, and then the other one was called the Suburbians.
The Suburbians.
The Suburbians. And it was like it was dope because it was a play on words. So it was like superb, like we're like super, but like also like subherb because like the other 3 members in the group, they smoked. So like it was SUBHERB. I mean, but like I feel like just being around the Suburbians, like those other 3, like they actually like pushed me to like rap even more. Yeah. Cause like OSMG, like we was just starting, we didn't even know what we was doing. Yeah. Like we could barely even record, but like once I changed like groups, like cause they were like actual like spitters, so I was just like, yeah, let me step up a little. Yeah, let me step up a little bit.
Yeah, that's dope right there. But I heard like so many stories with like an artist, like he's from Atlanta, boom, he moved to like California, Texas, New York, and lose his like style, and like this, then they're like, cause that happened. That even happened to what you call it, Future.
Yeah, definitely.
Future when he was with Sierra, you could tell like how his music changed. Cause he was staying in California. He came back to Atlanta and dropped the best 5 projects ever. Yeah. Like, it was so crazy. I'm like, dang. But like a lot of rappers do say that, like, once you leave Atlanta for so long, it's like you lose the sauce. Then when you come back, you find it.
Yeah. Because it's like, I mean, like you said, like, Atlanta's known for, like, trap music. So it's like, if you leave your element and go somewhere else, like, that's not as trap heavy, like, of course, you're going to lose that feel.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's, at the end of the day, it's a vibe. Like, I feel like even with me, like, the fact that I'm around, like, certain artists that I rock with in the city, like it kind of keeps me on my toes and it kind of like keeps me in that same vibe of like music. Now, if I was to like move to like LA or something, like of course their music is like totally different. Yeah. So like I would probably come back and start rapping on West Coast beats. Yeah. Something like that. Like it just depends on like your environment.
Yeah. Cause I was telling my homeboy like, cause he stay in Boston. I'm like, what y'all be listening to on the radio? He like, man, it's strictly Atlanta over there. He like, wow. Like Atlanta came to the spot where like we just took over the music scene. Like a lot of people gonna hate on us, be like, nah, Atlanta ain't hot this and that. But
bro, no.
Everybody right now where we at right now, it's a lot of rappers right now staying in Atlanta right now, in the studio right now.
I've literally gotten DMs from like people like or like fans from like overseas or just like in other states, and they're just like, you're from Atlanta? Like, why do you make music like this? Like, it's like it's so good. Like, how are you from Atlanta and make music like this? It's just like that's just me. Like, I don't want to be like everybody else. Like, it's funny, honestly. Like,
what would you say is like your best like fan base in Atlanta or another country or
honestly,
state?
bro, it's kind of a mixture of Atlanta and LA right now.
I knew it had to be LA.
So it's like LA. It's like I'll have like hella plays in Atlanta, like on like Spotify or like Apple, and then like if like it'll be vice versa, like for LA. So I think I have more of a fan base in LA and on Spotify than I do for Atlanta, and then it's the opposite for Apple.
Yeah.
So like I've been trying to go to LA for like the past.
You haven't went there yet?
I've been there when I was younger, but like as a rapper, I haven't been out there yet. Like I've only been out there like to visit, like for like vacation or something.
I heard like, cause there's a lot of rappers that I interview. They're like, when you go out there, you tell them you from Atlanta.
They just their eyes just light up. Like
you from Atlanta?
Like, bro, what? Like, bro, like
I get a feature,
bro. I know such and like I know such and such. Like I'm gonna introduce him to you right now.
Like for us, that we've been staying in Atlanta for so long, it's like it's so regular for us. But like when people come over here, they be starstruck. They were like, "What the heck?" I be like, "Man, Atlanta's just Atlanta." Like, yeah, like it's special, but dang, y'all making this shit like it's real. Yeah,
y'all make Atlanta seem like it's Wakanda or something. Like, bro, it's just that Atlanta. We got the same tax problems as y'all do. Yeah. Like we got homeless people over here. Like it's a city at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a look. To me, it's small.
Atlanta, like, bro, I always say Atlanta is a big city in the woods, bro. Like anything outside of Atlanta is just strictly forest.
Forest, yeah.
Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, once you've been here for so long, like to you, like downtown, midtown, and that little other part, Atlantic Station or whatever you want to call it, it's like it's small.
Yeah, that's it.
Like once you be here for so long, but when you first come, you be like, damn, y'all got like, 3 parts. Like, what the hell?
Like, yeah, like, especially that's like, it though.
Yeah, yeah. So, what's like, what was some advice you want to tell? Oh, like up and coming artists.
I mean, just be yourself. Like, and don't rush your process, man. Like, I see a lot of artists out here that just be so like trying to just like get on or get put on. Like even by like underground artists, like where I'm at now, like it's just like I'll just be out, bro, and like I won't even know somebody's name, and they'll just be like, "Oh, like good set or like good performance, bro. Like I'm an artist too. Like da 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 da. Like." Go check me out. Like, here's my Instagram. Like, bro, what's your name? Like, I don't know who you are. Like, I literally just met you like 20 seconds ago.
Like, what's your name?
Like, I feel like building a relationship is important. Like, like for me, like I don't even tell people I rap. Like, they just find out by themselves. Like, if I like meet somebody at an event and then like we like follow each other, like more than likely, like if they're interested in who I am as a person, like they're gonna see what I have to offer like on my Instagram. So they're just like, okay, like he makes music, dope. And like they'll listen to it. Like this has happened to me so many times. Like I've had a bunch of people like, bro, I didn't even know you made music. Like, nigga, this shit is so fire. Like, bro, I did not know. Like, and I'm just like, I mean, appreciate it. Thank you. But like, that's the whole thing though. Like, that's why I don't. Cause it's like when you're too like pushy about it, like that turns people off. And then like, you could lose a potential supporter like that. Yeah. So it's like I would rather like do it the natural way than trying to like push myself on the people.
Yeah, you're right on that though.
Definitely.
There's a lot of people like trying to force themselves like it was like I ain't gonna say drug dealers, but people that got money. It's like I know deep down like they be like their music, like everybody know their music ain't good, but they got the money to promote the hell out of themselves. Like they be on the top quality, most
trapping
radios. They be trapping, everywhere. Bro. Like
that's that trap.
You
money.
Be like, damn, bro, you getting posted by these big bloggers. I know you paying for them. You be on World Star 24, big, like I said, big bloggers, big radio stations. You be like, damn, but the music ain't there.
It ain't all that.
And I be like, my head, like, so you telling me ain't nobody in your team telling you like this ain't it? Like, you know, like you got the money, so I mean, use it wisely. Invest, start your own independent record label.
At this point, bro, when it comes to music, like as long as their team knows like the music will gain traction, like they're gonna push it regardless.
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, yeah, these are big festivals. You know, they don't be trying to show love to like these upcoming artists. You know, especially for like Atlanta and stuff, like these big music festivals that we have down here.
I mean, it's a couple of them that do that. I feel like One Music Fest, for example, A3C as well. At least those are like the two that I know of, honestly.
Yeah, but the thing about like A3C is like it's a lot of work they need to do because like they be finessing people on A3C because like I know a lot of people that happen to them because like they upcoming artists be like, well, pay $300, you come to a show on A3C and they be dead. You know, it'd be like, so they be like, damn, I really just paid $300 for shit, and they be like finessing with these like logos they put in the flyers where such and such, this people from this record label was finna be here, A&Rs and this to watch your talent, and they be finessing. But I done heard a lot, so I've been telling people like you got to be careful, especially at A3C, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, you know, big festivals in Atlanta that they don't want to show some type of love to like upcoming artists. Well, some of them, you know.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. And especially like if you don't have like a like a blue check.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, you know, a blue check on Instagram or like you're not verified, whatever.
Yeah,
and then like you ain't got that many followers. People be like, people don't want to show you that love. That's why I be like these labels they look at like them type of numbers. If you don't got them, then they're not looking that way.
They're not looking. Nope.
Mm-hmm. So what you what's some advice you want to tell or something to your fans?
Man, I just want to say thank you. Like, honestly, man, because, like, y'all do not have to stream my music. Y'all do not have to buy my hard copy CDs. Y'all do not have to buy my merch. Y'all don't have to share my music. Y'all don't have to repost it. Y'all don't have to do none of that. Like, and just, like, I feel like with me, like, being where I'm at now and, like, it hasn't really taken that long amount of time. Like, because I know a lot of artists that, like, have been doing it longer than me or that are a lot older than me that hasn't even done like half of the stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, for me, like the support factor goes a long way with me, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like you say, without your fans, you really ain't.
You ain't nothing. Yeah. Honestly.
And they be like other artists, they be like dissing their fans and shit. Be like, well, not dissing their fans,
not dissing
be
them,
like,
but like they'll just feel like, oh well, like of course I have fans because like I'm fire. It's like that's not how that works.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you could be one of the finest artists, but if you treat your fans like trash, then like that's gonna spread just as quick as your music spread when you blew up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
One thing your fans don't know about you.
I play drums, honestly. I play drums. Let me see. I don't know, I'm not really into astrology, but I am a Leo. My birthday is coming up next Thursday.
Next Thursday? What you doing for your B-Day? Performing?
Honestly, bro, like I'm gonna probably be because they're throwing at the Sprite showcase I was telling you about earlier. Like they're having two of them on two separate days. So the first one is gonna be on the 22nd, which is my birthday. Yeah. And then the one that I'm performing at the 23rd. So I'm gonna probably go head to that like later that night, and then like I'm doing like this party with like these promoter people that I know. Yeah. So like, you know, whoever's free, like they're more than welcome to pull up. But that's probably what I'm doing for my birthday.
Oh yeah. They like I was just saying, like it's a good thing you got that 1 minute streams, like, you know, on your page. 'Cause as soon as you click on it, yeah, it's like what you click on your Instagram page, like that's what you first thing you see. Then when you click on it, you be like, who the hell is this? You know, like how the hell they get like 1 minute streams? Definitely. Like you know, like I was saying, like he's a hidden gem in a Pokemon game. Right. It's crazy, man. Like that what I like about, you know, upcoming underground artists like that. Like it's just like y'all rare, you know. Yeah. And then when y'all find them and boom, like you've been supporting them, like you say, like when you was talking about autographing your album, CD, yeah, and it's gonna be rare. Like one day it's gonna be rare because you didn't make too many. How many you say you made?
I only made 100.
Exactly. So imagine the people that most likely, like probably like I would say like 40 or 50, probably 50%, like gonna keep it for all them years. Right. You finally blow up, it's gonna be worth some money.
Definitely. They're gonna try to flip it, and I'm gonna see them on Amazon. It's like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and like I said, cause like, you know, you under 10K, so like, but your talent is there, you know. Yeah, definitely. So like a lot of big like the radio stations or whatever, they don't want to interview because you don't got the clout. Right. That's what in their head, they don't got the clout. So that's where I come in and get the underground artists that like I interview. You had like 400 or 500 followers. I don't care if the music is there. Is there?
If
you know?
It's
like,
it's fine.
You could always tell talent, you know, and like
appreciate it.
Like you never know. Like right now, you at what 4 or 5K?
Yeah, I'm trying to hit 5K by the end of this month, August, and then I feel like once I drop the Where You At video, it just should be coming out soon.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll push me probably to about 6, 7, maybe 8K.
Oh yeah, the visuals.
Yeah.
There's a visual coming out.
Definitely.
You working on some more visuals?
I am. I actually have a visual for Stress coming out as well too. I'm writing a treatment for that right now.
Yeah.
Probably gonna release that maybe like way later in the year, like once it starts getting cold.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like the song fits like the cold vibe.
Coldness. Yeah, but yeah, the more visuals and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, like ain't too many people trying to interview. But like right now, you could, like you say, you trying to hit 5K. Shoot, probably like 3 months from now, you probably gonna be at 20, 30K.
Yeah, that would be
Just wait
a
till
blessing.
what next month? September, right?
September.
Just wait till 6ix9ine get out.
Nah, he probably gonna stunt the growth and help it, honestly. Because once he get back out, all attention gonna be on him.
Yeah, and a lot of people gonna diss to get the clout.
Yeah,
They gonna bring no music sales crazy. Yeah, but man, appreciate you for coming out.
Man, appreciate you. Thank you for
to
having
this
me.
podcast, man.
Yes, sir.
Go stream his music.
Yes,
and
please.
The merch you said is coming out, right?
Yeah, so trying to drop some merch later, probably like next week, honestly. That's the plan, that's the goal. It's not on me, it's on the people making the shirts. So once I get those back, get some visuals for them or whatever, like merch is out.
You know what it sell the merch fast? Make I forgot. I gotta look it up. It's like on Google. When I look it up, I send it to y'all.
Yeah, please.
It's like a code. Like you build the code yourself, or you pay somebody to build the code. So when they scan it on, like you can put it inside the tag if you don't want to show it outside.
Yeah.
And they scan it, and they could take you to a link, and that link could be like one or two songs unreleased from you.
Ooh.
Like especially just for your fans that purchase the merch.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been trying to do. But
Okay.
I love sharing advice, especially like technology is getting crazy. So that's one tactic you could use marketing.
I might do that for real.
You buy a $20 shirt, hey, you never know, you might get a free song with it. With 2 free, don't matter.
Yeah.
But man, appreciate you, man. Hope, like I said, I see you sooner or later in Rolling Loud and Coachella.
Man, that'll be a blessing. Working on it. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Well, man, we out, man. Appreciate you.
You're